Hello, what's happening? Matt, aka Lethal Frag here, and we're doing part 5 of our Being Successful on YouTube series. And today we'll be talking about defining a style for yourself as a commentator. I think we all know that commentating is the hardest market to get into. And the reason for that being is everybody is doing commentaries. There's a couple reasons for this, and I think the main reason is that commentaries are the easiest to produce. All you have to do is capture your game footage and then talk over it. There's no real, hardcore editing. You don't have to, get all these clips together. You don't have to do all that. All you have to do is capture your game footage and then talk over it. But, there's just a lot of people trying to do it, and that does not make it easy. So, you have to have guidelines for yourself. You have to define yourself a style and, a clear focus on what you're going to do. I'm going to talk about a few mistakes that I see people make, and these are like critical errors as a commentator that you can absolutely not make. And the first one is you have to have an opinion, and you cannot worry about if that opinion is going to piss somebody off or not. My least favorite kinds of commentaries to watch are people that are riding the fence. They're kind of wishy-washy. They think, maybe it's this way, maybe it's that way. No, you need to have a stern opinion of what you're talking about. Regardless if you think that's going to upset somebody, tell it how it is. Tell it exactly what you think. You need to have a strong opinion in your commentaries to come off as a confident commentator, to come off as somebody that knows what they're talking about. Do your research. Figure out how you feel on the subject. And it doesn't mean that you need to rage in your commentaries, which leads me on to point 2. You don't want to rage all over the place in your commentaries. I find this especially annoying when I watch stuff. I want to see people with a clear, articulate opinion that understand what they're talking about. They're bringing up valid points on what their opinion is and why they're saying it. Now, the next thing in being a good commentator and defining your style is decide what kind of commentator you want to be. I consider myself like an informational commentator. I talk about motivational stuff. I talk about the semantics, the reality of the business, how to be a better gamer on a psychological level. But if you want to be a funny guy, go for it. And you're going to have to try all these different things out to kind of define a style for yourself. But you don't want to be all over the place in your commentaries. You don't want to be raging super hard in one commentary and then super calm and then you're trying to be a funny guy. People want to see consistency from your commentaries, so when they click on that video, they know what they're going to expect from you. And your viewers do have a high expectation of you. And when you switch it up all the time, it's really hard for them to get a sense of, what you're really about. So you need to take that time and, write out a list of rules for yourself. So here's some of the rules that I have for myself. I never want to repeat myself in a commentary. And I'm not perfect on this one. It's really hard not to repeat yourself because you're talking about the same subject. So it does happen on occasion, but that is one goal of my commentaries, is not to repeat myself. Another rule I have is I don't want to contradict myself in any one commentary. And obviously, if you do multiple commentaries on the same subject, your opinion will change over time. So, my opinion on Modern Warfare 3 is different now than it was 2 weeks ago. But when you're in that commentary, doing that commentary, you want to make that clear. You said, okay, this was my opinion before. My opinion has changed since then. It's been a couple weeks, and here is why. Which goes right back to my main point of, having a clear and articulate opinion in your commentaries. It's just so much work to be a commentator. Everybody thinks it's real easy. It's not easy to get people to watch your stuff, to be active on your stuff. And the reason is that everybody's talking about video games. So to set yourself apart, you need that clear opinion. You need to be well spoken. You need to be educated on what you're talking about. You don't just throw up what's on your mind right now. Go read some articles, go do some research, go talk to people, and figure out exactly what you're going to talk about and really channel your focus down and define your style. And I've said this over and over again. It takes so many commentaries to become a confident commentator, to know what you're talking about. But you have to try all these things out and really focus on making yourself a set of rules for the style of commentary that you want to do. It's a long road. It's going to be a really long road if you decide you want to be a 100% commentator. I really don't like doing montages myself. I'm pretty good at video editing. It's incredibly time consuming to do montages though. In the time that it would take me to do one really nice montage, and I'm pretty OCD about it. I need my montages to be absolutely perfect. I could probably bang out 10 commentaries. So it's a lot easier for me to do commentaries than it is to do montages. And I think that's why most people go that road. I'm gonna leave you with 4 words. Youch, damn it! Frag out.